Welcome back to Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I'm Sire Goku. We're still here in Illusory Shibuya, in Illusory Films Daitama TV station. I went ahead and made a new weapon. Well, I haven't had a chance to actually, max out the skill set. And this is a re-recording, this is a re-recording because I keep dying. Kirya's so good no matter what she's singing. Wish I was good no matter what I was doing, but I'm not. I've tried this boss fight like 4 times. And I'm probably going to fail again with this one because I am not good at this fight, apparently. And by I'm not good, I mean the game wants me to fail, so I die a lot. I get sessioned on this boss fight several times in a row, and it's frustrating. Not the end of the world, but it's frustrating because I'm recording and I want to actually get this part recorded. Still like that. There we go. We'll get rid of you. Maybe I'm under-leveled, but eh. Mazio. Light attack on all enemies. May as well. Venom shot. Medium attack that causes poison. I hope. And Recarm. It revives an ally. Good. Good. What do I get rid of? Let me get rid of this. Because I need healing and I need this revive badly. Okay, Tsubasa, you maxed that out. Good. I need to max out Sonic for that. Maybe that's one of the... That's probably the reason why I've been having troubles. I'm not actually grinding off my skills. I'm not actually leveling up off camera like I say that I do. That's probably a big contender as to why I keep failing at this. Oh well. I was also wandering around at near the end of the last part, trying to find like a whole bunch of items. Because there's a bunch of stuff I could get while I was wandering around trying to, give away all of those scripts. That went by pretty quick. Level 32 for Eleonora. Level 30 for Tsubasa. And a new skill, Firewind. Good. Like I said, my problem with this is I'm probably just under-leveled. Huh. Also, Eleanor having like next to no physical defense is not helping the matter. Good level up, Itsuki. But yeah, Eleanor's defense is extremely lacking. So my theory is that I'm just underleveled as heck, and that's why I've been having difficulty with this boss fight. Alright, well, let's get over here and get this item. Enough complaining about my being really bad at this game at this point. Nobody's perfect, and sometimes you get to a point where you're just underleveled. But anyway, coming over this way, we can get this treasure box that I missed. Alright. And now... over this way is where the boss is. I should check something here real quick. Alright, I swapped in Toma for that. Toma's behind. Ooh, stage rank for Itsuki. Seized Glory. And level 31 for Tsubasa. Good level up there, Tsubasa. Should I go and get Seized Glory? Nah. That big guy's live show, I didn't know what it is, but his techniques are really something. Path leading to the next area has opened. It's not every decade you get to see a superstar. Go for it. Oh, but don't cause any trouble for the performer. Okay, who's hungry? No thanks, I already ate before I did this recording. I swear I make that joke every time I try and do this. Just a little further, everyone. Please save Barry. Prize winner. I'm not going to bother going back and getting that right now, because all that basically does is it gets you better items when you win battles. So, not really worth running all the way out to grab. Zyanga, medium attack. No. Lance, snipe plus 1. Alright. Okay, it's time for the boss. Hopefully I don't die.
守り、どうしてここに？来ちゃダメだ。ここは危険だからすぐに帰るんだ。
嫌です。私帰りません。だっておじちゃんが心配だからじっとしてなんていられません。
守り、
おじちゃんはどうしちゃったんですか？どうしてお化けと一緒にギター弾いてるの？
バリーが操られているのよ。
バリーおじちゃん。おじちゃんはずっと私を応援してくれて、落ち込んでる時もそばにいてくれて、さっきもおじちゃんは私をお化けから助けてくれて、いつもおじちゃんが私を守ってくれた。だから今度は私がおじちゃんを助けてあげるんです。おじちゃん、目を覚まして。いつもの優しいおじちゃんに戻って。おじちゃん、私の声聞こえないんですか？おじちゃん。
聞くな。お前はギターを弾き続けろ。聞くな。心を固めろ。固くなり、固く。
私、あなたの歌聞きたかっただけ。歌を。
バリーさん、意識は？
やるな、あの男。強い意志でミラージュに抵抗している。あと一押しのきっかけがあればミラージュの支配を抜け出せるかもしれんぞ。
守り、歌うんだ。バリーさんは守りが歌うことを誰よりも望んでいる。守りの歌がミラージュの支配を抜け出すきっかけになるかもしれない。
歌を？わかりました。雨音のメモリー、消えないぬくもり、いつまでも胸の奥にあるレイニーメモリー。私の歌届いてください。辺りに満ちてた嫌な感じが消えてく。
守りの歌がミラージュの力に打ち勝ってるのよ。驚いたわ。守りにこれほどの力があったなんて。
守り、これがお前の歌、お前の心。お前の心届いたぜ。俺のハートを熱く8ビートに震わせやがる。耳を塞げ。固くなに拒め。心を固めろ。固めろ。固めろ。固めろ。うるせえ。俺は今感動してんだよ。水を差すんじゃねえ。たとえ耳塞いでも意識なくても真摯な思いはここに響くんだ。それがロックだ。んなこともわからねえのか。今のてめえはロックじゃねえ。そんなもんでこの俺を支配できると思ってんのか。
今だいつきバリーの体からミラージュを引き剥がせ
行くぞみんな。
Hey guys, this is Future Sire Goku cutting in, because while I was editing this video, I realized that my commentary for this boss fight was extremely lacking because I had, as I previously mentioned at the start of this video, I kind of redid this fight a couple times because I died on screen and I didn't feel like cutting out all my deaths and restarting from the beginning. And I was really laser focused on the fight during the original recording and didn't speak much. But what I should have explained, because I haven't done this boss fight in a long time, is what you're seeing me do right now. Don't do this. But what I mean is, don't focus too much on Draug's reinforcements. What you should do is you should focus on buffing your team to have really high defense and evasion to make sure that Draug does not, to make sure you avoid as many sessions from Draug as possible, mainly from stuff like this. So you may want to have a dedicated healer like Tsubasa and hope that she can just evade everything, but you do want to buff as much as possible. And as you can see right there, I say as you can see a lot, but my point is, the side enemies will heal, so there's really no point in focusing on them at all. They're gonna heal Draug too, but if you're focusing specifically on him, it shouldn't matter how much they heal because you should be doing more damage than they can heal. So he may heal like 300 HP, but if you're doing 700 damage a turn, it won't matter how much he's healing. The problem being is that he's going to guard some of your attacks against his subordinates anyway. So you can use that to your advantage by specifically targeting a different enemy with a weakness with Draug's weakness, so that when he goes into guard, you'll session off of him when he does the guard. What I'm doing here is actually which is what I should have been doing from the start, is just have one character constantly debuff and then spamming all of your best moves on Draug himself. And if you run low on HP, just have either Tsubasa or Itsuki heal you. If you have someone with a group heal, Tsubasa should have a group heal if you've been following the way that I'm playing. If not, you probably have a bunch of healing items, so use that. Excuse me. So right here, I am debating on whether I should target the side enemies, because I mentioned in the original recording that I wanted to focus on getting rid of the mage because he was going to spam group healing attacks and session off of that. Don't worry about that. If you're going to take a hit, it's better to take a hit from the smaller enemies, and if you die, just revive. There's really... Because the problem with this boss fight is that since Draug has an ability that makes him basically take hits for his opponents, the best thing you can do is just debuff as much as possible so that when he does take a hit, or when he does block an attack, you can session off of him. That's the best advice I can give. He is going to cast some debuff spells on you as well. But as long as you keep casting your own debuffs, it won't really matter too much in the end. You're still going to take a big hit, mainly from this attack here. This attack is awful no matter how you set up. So basically, you just want to hope that that either misses, or you have a high, or that your defense is high enough that you can tank the hit. Because he's always going to counterattack afterwards using his guard all. And when he has the guard all up, you may as well just target him, because there's no point in targeting anyone else. And at this point, I have nothing else to say about this boss fight. And I'm really nervous right now at this point. I got really frustrated in this recording too, which is another reason why I'm re-recording this. Because I did this boss fight like 4 times, and it was getting late, and I was just getting angry, and I just wanted to at least get the dang... I wanted to finish this dungeon, so I just said, screw it. No matter how long this takes, I'm going to finish this boss fight in this recording. Which was probably a bad idea. Don't record when you're frustrated. For anyone that's trying to, for anyone that wants to do Let's Plays, don't record when you're angry. Unless you're intentionally getting angry to be funny, don't get frustrated on camera because it's just gonna make you look like an idiot. But this is the point where I find out where I realize, yeah, the best thing to do is just target Draug the whole time. You should be able to survive most, if not all, of these sessions if your defense is high enough, which is why I am constantly just casting debuff, which is why I'm constantly casting evade up. Because sometimes even if you have evade up, you can still take a hit. Draug always uses bodyguard as his second attack, so the game is tricking you into thinking you should take out the side enemies when he's just going to counter guard everything anyway, so ignore them and just target Draug the whole time. The only other problem is that there's not that many characters on your team that are strong against axes, which is what Draug uses. You only have one sword user, which is Itsuki. So Itsuki's the only one with skills that are going to session off of him, which is another issue. And I got super... The other thing here is that mage is going to heal. Just ignore the fact that mage can heal, because once again, your sessions should be doing more damage than he heals anyway. Because he healed 400. Let's see how much this session does. And right there, I already dealt twice as much damage as he healed anyway. So yeah, just ignore the healing entirely, and just do as much damage to Draug as possible, and keep yourself as healed as you can. Right here, I'm making kind of a dumb mistake in switching to Kiria. I should have probably just used my turn with Toma to heal. But I wanted to get the debuff in to make sure that I actually had his defense and evasion low enough. But you're gonna find out in about 2 seconds that was a mistake. See? Excuse me. Having your evasion high should allow you to avoid physical attacks pretty easily, but you're then going to risk getting targeted by the magic spells there. I got super lucky here. And finally decided to use debut smile, which I should have done sooner. But I think I'm getting to... no, not quite finished yet, but... Trust me when I say this saves you a lot of time. Because this is the move that no matter how much you're set up for, you're just going to lose a character. You just have to accept that. If you have enough fresh spicy curry, or just hopefully he never targets Kiria, or that he hopefully just never targets Tsubasa with that so you can just revive afterwards, just just take the loss and hope that you can tank it later on, because otherwise you're gonna be kicking yourself a lot. I basically told myself during this fight, I'm gonna lose characters a bunch of times, and there's not really anything I can do about it. I'm sure there's a way you can do this boss fight super fast without losing a single character whatsoever, without grinding, but I found this strategy works. It's not a clean strategy by any means. I could have probably done things a lot better. But after being frustrated for as long as I was, I just wanted something that worked, and this should be it. So I'm gonna cut back to my original commentary. Actually, not quite yet. I still have a little bit of time left because I realized I was probably gonna take another hit. And there we go. So yeah. Just target Draug the whole time. Hope that you can evade stuff, and if you have your defense high enough, even if you can't dodge things, you'll survive the session pretty much. But I'm looking at my audio. I'm looking at my recording here, and I'm definitely getting close to when I finish this off. Although I'm getting nervous again because I'm like, do I switch? Because I'm sitting here like, do I switch out for Toma so I can actually do a session, or do I heal, or what? I'm very frustrated in this recording session. And then I remembered I have items that I can use. Items are good too. If you have any of those attacking items that you can buy in the shop, those work too, because you can use those to get sessions off too. Right. Oh, I remember what I'm doing now. I'm trying to find a healing item to heal my whole party here. There we go. And this should be the last part before I finish off the boss. So here's where I'll cut back into my original commentary. Got him. God. I was doing this fight completely wrong the whole time, of course. Ignore all of his stupid subordinates and just focus on Draug, and he goes down. Ugh. I could have done that easily my first time. Good lord. Ooh, and a Master Seal. And so many skills. Yeah. Alright. All these horrid level ups. Alright, both under +1. And elect expertise. Raise the power of electric attacks. Nah, I barely really use electric attacks that often. Sword Wind +1. Assault Dive +1. And Watchfulness increases experience gained while in subcast. Is that worth it? No. I can grind off screen, no problem. Mazan. Alright. Elect Wind. And Zanma. Why not?
俺のとっておきだ。受け取れ、トーマ。
That defense boost, I wish you got that before this fight.
守り、あなたのおかげで私、元に戻れました。本当にありがとうございます。
よかった。私、おじちゃんを守ることができましたか？
もちろんです。守りの歌、ワンダフォーでした。まだだ。
さすがはアーマーナイト。堅牢なミラージュだわ。
彼はドーガ、かつて私と共に戦った戦友です。守り、どうかドーガのマスターになって彼を助けてくれませんか？
私が助ける。私光ってる。
Aw.
フォーマの光だ。
パフォーマ。
守りが力を貸してくれれば動画を助けられる。
これが守りのパフォーマー、とても温かな光です。
本当にそれでいいの？
これだけのパフォーマーを持っている守りは嫌をなく戦いに巻き込まれていくでしょう。守りの近くに動画がいてくれれば私はそれだけで安心なのです。改めて守り、動画のマスターになってくれませんか？
まだミラージュとかマスターとかよくわかってませんけど、私おじちゃんを守れて嬉しかったんです。だから誰かから守られるだけじゃなく、みんなと一緒に戦ってみんなを守れるようになりたいです。
よかった。動画はいいやつです。守りなら絶対に仲良くなれます。
はい。
行くよ、守り。
はい。いつきさん、お願いします。
私は一体何を。正気に戻ったようですね。マスター。
違いますどうが。今のあなたのマスターは私ではありません。どうが守りを任せましたよ。
あなたが私の新たなマスター。
守り、自己紹介をしてあげてください。
源守です。まだよくわからないこともあると思いますし、こんな子供ですけどよろしくお願いします。
子供だろうと関係ありません。こちらこそよろしくお願いします。源守り、小さな私のマスター。
最初は戸惑うことも多いだろうけど、俺もサポートするから安心して。
ありがとうございます、いつきさん。ドーガさんと一緒に精一杯頑張ります。
どうやら私は狂気に駆られマスターたちを傷つけてしまっていたようです。申し訳ありません。バリーと離れた後の記憶が半然としません。一体私はなぜこうなってしまったのか。
私はかつて戦いに敗れました。おそらくその時にドーガは再び意識を敵側に染められてしまったのです。バット守りのおかげでドーガ帰ってきましたし、テレビ局もすぐに元に戻るでしょう。これにて一件落着です。はっはっは。
Huzzah! Oh man, that was annoying. Oh god, I wish I figured that out sooner. I made that boss fight seem a lot harder than it really was.
あれ、葵くんじゃないか。畑
Oh
中
hey,
さん、
long time no see.
それに他のみんなも。俺とのメンバー勢ぞろいだね。一体どうしたんだい？
Well, we're supporting
守りの
Mori.
応援です。大東テレビに守りが出ることになっていたので。
本当かな？僕を煙に巻こうとしてない？
いえ、そんなことは。
いや、僕の目は騙せない。葵くんは嘘をついているね。隠すことでもないじゃないか。僕と同じで空振った後ってところだろ。
空振った。
ああ、本当に違ったのか。僕はね、打ち合わせでここに来てたんだ。で、帰ろうかなって思った時だ。なんだかテレビスタジオがおかしいってざわざわしてる。そこで僕は思った。これはあの事件に関係してるに違いない。でもご覧の通り、何も異常はない。
畑中さん、あまり深入りしない方がいいと思うわよ。そういう事件を追うのはあなたの仕事じゃないでしょ。
まあね。でも僕は106の騒動に巻き込まれた当事者だ。興味を持ってしまうのは仕方ないさ。
事件の調査は警察かマスコミにでも任せておけばいいわ。
そうだね。
あなたの身を案じて言ってるのよ。
ありがとう、分かってるよ。僕も多くの番組と企画を抱えてる身だ。危険なことはしない。もっともっと日本のエンタメ界を盛り上げていかないといけないしね。じゃあ僕はそろそろ帰るかな。ああ、そうだ。ちょっと気になることがあってね。君たちにも無関係じゃないと思う。
何ですか？
最近どうやらダイバーテレビ内で大幅な人事改変があったらしくてね。社長が変わったんだ。ところがこの新社長、鶴見真宙は どうにも変な人でね。僕も全く聞いたことがない人なんだ。経歴も公表されてないし。僕は知り合いに鶴見真宙のことを聞いて回ってみた。でもみんな口を揃えて初めて名前を聞く人だって言ってる。僕が調べられないなんて何者なんだろうね。
ダイバーテレビ、どうしてその人のことを？
テレビ局内の人事は僕ら芸能界に生きる人間にとっては人事じゃないからね。じゃあまたね。
ねえいつきくん、ダイバーテレビって。
ああ、舞子さんの調査では堀野沢さんがおかしくなったのはダイバーテレビの仕事を受けた後だった。ダイバーテレビの人事会議、ミラージュの事件に何か関係が？
Ugh, that was a long one. Oh god. I am so glad that is over. So yeah, after that huge plot dump and all that, I am done for the night. Oh god, that was long, and this part is long. Ugh, I could have made that so much easier on myself. I completely forgot that if I just ignore the freaking enemies and just focus on Draug, I would have beaten it so much faster. Oh well, hindsight is 20/20, as they say. So, with that, we have Memori in our party now. So we will go over her more in the next video, as well as figuring out what is going on in Daitama TV. So, see you guys for that part. Thank you for watching if you stuck with this part. This could have gone by a lot better, and I know I'm making stupid rookie mistakes, but, you know, I'm still enjoying it. That was the first actual frustrating boss fight in a long while. But we will be back. But I will see you next time. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.